Hey, welcome in everyone to the Game or Die Show. My name is Ryan Moore, and as always, we're going to be playing some video games. We are going to try this again. I know. Normally on Mondays, we play the game of the month, which this month is Condemned. Criminal Origins. It was an Xbox 360 launch game, and we had some trouble last week kind of getting started, but there's some things I've been working on behind the scenes, and we should be all good to go. But I kind of want to finish Doom 3. We've been very close to the end for the last couple of nights, and last night I thought I was going to beat it. And the reason why is because we're close to the end. However, unfortunately, there was a lot of stream issues. Number one, the game crashed multiple times. Actually, I don't think it crashed multiple times. I think it crashed once. But when that happened, the stream died and there was a ton of different audio issues and things like that. So it was kind of just a mess. We're going to come back to it tonight. We're going to finish this sucker up, and then we're going to play some Condemned tomorrow night. All right. So I know the schedule, right? This sucker right over here says we're going to be playing Condemned tonight, and unfortunately, that's just not the way it's going to go tonight. October's a little bit weird, and because we have just moved into this new house and I'm still building the new studio, BTW, check out the new studio tour video from the old house that I just uploaded this weekend. Also, today I did a new gaming minute, so that was fun to get back into. It's a little YouTube short, but go check it out if you haven't. And that's kind of how it's going for right now. We're just, in a little bit of a weird influx of weird stuff going on. But we're going to get it back to kind of a normal schedule. And I'm working on some different scheduling stuff too. So that'll be fun. But anyways, let's not belabor the point. Let's just dive into Doom 3. Let's finish this game and let's have some fun tonight, shall we? All right, so I'll put you guys in my ear so that I can hear you. Hold on a second. Wow, that was really hard to put in my ear. Let's play. Should I have some sort of catchphrase for playing games like "Let's go" or "Let's dive in" or "It's game time"? Okay, so we last left off in this area, and this seemed like it was going to be some kind of big fight arena. So I saved it right here. And then I hit this button. I think that's what happened, is I hit this button and the game kind of crashed. So we're gonna kill these guys first and foremost. Ooh, yeah. Man, this feels so much better on the PC. Just so much better. It looks better. The graphics are just so nice and crisp. Jeez. One thing I will say is with the Cacodemon, these guys, they feel like little balloons. They don't really feel all that threatening. They're a little scary looking, sure. Jeez, dude. Okay. We good? Do we have any more? I think we're okay. So, as I keep telling my wife, ABS, always be saving. So we're going to hit that. We're going to do this one. I'm just going to overwrite that. Now, let's see if our PDA comes back up. Great, awesome. And the reason why I wanted to save that is because before we hit that button, let's climb up here. And it's a little bit hard to climb up. But I think what we're supposed to do is kind of... Whoa! No. Stop. There we go. Look at that. Awesome. Holy crap. Jeez. That guy just kind of came out of nowhere. How do we duck? There we go. Oh, I accidentally hit the button for the PDA as well. Man, I'm so excited to be in the new studio. I was just up there. The door to the studio blew open earlier today. It's been kind of windy. And I saw it and I was like, ah, crap. I need to go close that thing. I don't want it exposed and open to... Crap, dude. Open to the elements all night. Now that I got, you know, stuff in there, it's definitely something that I got to work on. Let's reload. Oh, there we got a little skeleton guy here. Sorry, dude. Man, I am jazzed about this version of the game. It kind of sucks that I played through the majority of the game in the standalone quest version, which, again, is not bad. It's just not as good. Like, this looks so much better. It has a higher scale to it, it feels like. Everything's nice and crisp. I don't know why I'm having a hard time walking around. Okay, what does this say? Sub access level lift controls located at station 2. Okay, station 2. And that's locked. Open all. Authenticating unknown error. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah. Whew. Nice. I'll take some grenades. I didn't mean to swap out. I think one of the things that I kind of have an issue with is with these joysticks on the Quest, they're very sensitive. Very, very sensitive. Especially to up, down, left, and right on the right joystick. Oh, right, I have a flashlight and I should be... No! Aw, man. Well, there's our first death of the evening. If you want to do exclamation point death counter. Oh, right. There we go. I thought the audio broke for just a second and I kind of got a little bit scared and or mad. And again, this is why always be saving, right? No, just stop. There we go. Good enough. Ah, I learned, sucker. Get those armor shards. And so basically, like I was saying, the quest is great. The joysticks are just not that fantastic. And I really do miss the... Dude, you came out of nowhere. I really miss the controllers of the Index. The Valve Index controllers. They're called the Knuckles controllers. Man, those were so good. I really miss those. And it sucks that we cannot use those other controllers on the Quest. If I could use those controllers with this headset, it would be pretty much perfect. Okay. And just to save myself just a moment of time. 29, yeah. There we go. What's up, Danzig? Is he in a portal or is Hell opened? I think Hell has been opened. I don't think I'm still in Mars. I think a portal to Hell has been opened. I think that's kind of the thing going on here. We were in Hell earlier, like in a couple nights ago. We actually did get teleported to Hell, but then we left it and came back to Mars, and now it's just got this portal where he's teleporting demons. Ah, there we go. Okay. And then I think we got this guy up here that's gonna show up. Right? Yeah, these guys. And I just gotta be more careful of dodging this jerk. There we go. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. All right. Call the lift. Don't they call something elevators, or is it a lift in the UK where they call elevators lifts? Or am I thinking of something else? Holy crap. Oh, that was unexpected. Dang it. Oh my gosh, that was terrifying. I was not realizing that guy was going to be there. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, at least we've got this right here. So we still got to do this whole fight scene. But yeah, I feel like they call it something else. Yeah, Doom Guy is kind of like this yeah, I think anointed person to dispel evil is kind of the correct phrasing there. I really like how they did it in Doom 2, maybe even Doom 1, I can't remember, where he was basically like, I've come here to do the job no one else wants to do, and now I am the Doom Slayer, is how he calls himself. He's called the Doom Slayer. And he says, I'm gonna stay in hell and keep all these demons at bay so that this never happens to Earth again. And I thought that was super cool. What is my health at? 39. Ooh. Okay. It's kind of crazy. Did I just hit the microphone? I did. It's kind of crazy that they don't give me health here. Unless that's it right there. I don't think it is. No, it is not. Yes, he is an instrument of God. I've come here to... Wow, my voice. I've been talking all day, so my voice is kind of a little bit tired. But... I have come... Whoa, he just launched himself. That's right. Doom is technically a Christian game. What's up, Baba Sticky? Okay, it is a term for elevator. All right. It kind of sucks that later on in the games, like, you really don't get to use the majority of the weapons that they give you. Okay, we should save here. We should definitely save here. I'm not a fan that the audio cuts out in this main menu. But whatever. I'll take it. Yes, thank you. Some health. I am ready. Man, it was a long day. I went to take a nap after dinner. I was so tired. I was just like, I need to close my eyes for a moment. I ended up taking like a 15-minute nap, but it definitely helped. Holy crap, jeez. Ah. Right, let's blow this area up so that I can get this stuff. A med kit. And I think that's all I need, but all right. But yeah, this whole game is really interesting. It's the whole series. You know, my parents always saw the whole you're in hell, devil stuff, and never let me play Doom as a kid. It was just off limits. Wolfenstein 3D, killing Nazis, totally fine, but totally off limits for Doom. But playing all these games, you know, as an adult, I'm like, oh, dude, you're going to hell to kill all the demons. You're not celebrating anything. So it was always kind of interesting to see some of that stuff later on in life going, oh, it wasn't actually that bad. My parents didn't realize. And obviously they weren't going to spend the time to check. Okay. You good, buddy? We are running out of ammo, so we're just gonna take this guy. I'm gonna shoot him right in the... Hold on. Right in the face. There we go. We need some ammo, buddy. Jeez. I guess we'll do the chain gun. There's some cells. And some BFG. Okay, they're giving me some BFG ammo. Like 2 BFG ammo. I think we're gonna hit a big fight in a second here. Ooh, okay. Caverns 2. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. But I'm really enjoying this series way more than I thought I was going to. Even when I do have problems with some of it, you know, like a boss fight or level layouts where I get lost, I'm still having a blast with it. Like, there's so much to these games, and especially like the old way of designing video games. It's like, wow. Video games used to be designed by actual professionals. Remember that? Oh, crap. Jeez. Wow, right off the bat, Caverns Area 1, or 2, just going whole hog here. Okay, we're just gonna use some rockets. Holy crap. Yes, exactly. These games are made by actual developers and people who loved and enjoyed games, not people who hate games and hate the people who play them. AKA activists and game quote-unquote journalists, right? I have become extremely hostile towards those people as of the last several weeks. Like, I'm just kind of done. Like, I normally try to play nice. I normally try to be kind and courteous to everyone and really not step on anyone's toes ever. But I think with the environment or not environment, but with the modern times that we live in, or whatever you want to call it, playing nice is over with. We have to stand up and we have to go, enough is enough. Like, it's the old Network movie, right? It's time to stand up and say, I'm mad as hell and I'm not gonna take it anymore. Like, that's basically what we have to start doing. And I'm just kind of fed up with all of this crap in games and movies and TV shows. Exactly. Sometimes you cannot be tolerant of certain things, certain evils. Yeah, I like how I killed him while he was teleporting. Jeez. There's another one. There we go. Yeah, I like how you say that. You can't be tolerant of everything. And I'm done, dude. I'm done not speaking out about this stuff. And you know, it's not that I've never done that before. Like, my entire life I've been pointing out certain things and people go, boy, you're angry. And I'm like, no, I'm just talking about stuff that no other person talks about. Everyone wants to just disregard a lot of this stuff. And it's like, no, you got to stand up and talk about some of it. But I'm talking more in a combating the lies aspect, where a lot of people will sit there and lie about certain things. And I'm starting to go, you know what? No, I'm not going to allow that. I'm going to speak up against it. Speak up against the lies and stuff. That's where I think I'm starting to recognize I need to do that more. I want to get whatever is up there, but I don't know if I can. And you know, since we did, I keep hitting the wrong button now. Let's save. It's always be saving, right? ABS. Whoa. Yep. I always talk about, what is it? There was an old South Park episode. I'm talking like the first handful of years, where they talk about the, what is it? The tunnel of tolerance or something like that. And then there's also the one where it's like, oh, man, what is it? I'm trying to remember. The whole like, it's the one where they took our jabs, and they go, we don't take kindly to people who don't take kindly. And it's like, we want you to be tolerant of us, but you can't. You have to be tolerant of us, but we are not going to be tolerant of you. And it's like, that doesn't make sense. What the heck is this? I feel like I should probably use a different weapon here. Jeez. This area is kind of cool looking. I like this. I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of Tomb Raider a little bit. Just a little bit. It's got that ancient Egypt, tomb look to it. Or maybe like Aliens, right? Aliens versus Predator, the first movie. Remember that? I mean, obviously this isn't in snow, but it kind of has that ancient alien technology look to it. I have no idea what these are. But I'm kind of digging it, man. There we go. Yeah, this whole area looks rad. Oh crap. Not the spiders. Oh dang, he just one-shotted me. See, that autosave. That's weird that I can't hit that autosave. I wonder why. Okay. Whoa. I'm getting blasted here with health. What? I don't like the I don't like that he jumped at me like that. Okay, I gotta be a little bit more careful here. Fell on my keys. Ow. Jeez. Oh, good grief. I'm running out of stamina. That's another thing that kind of feels weird about this game versus the other Doom games. Like, you have run stamina. I don't believe that ever happened. Like, you would just sprint at like 400 miles per hour in Doom 1 and Doom 2. But in this game, you are sprinting at a very leisurely jog. Okay. I think this is what needs to happen here. I hate that that went through his legs. There we go. I hate these spiders, man. Whew. I gotta be careful. Man, these regular guns kind of do jack. Like, they will kill them, but they take a lot of ammo. There we go. Oh no, not more! Whew. Okay, I think... Oh, man. Okay. Let's save it, because that was big. That was a big fight. And I should probably use this soul cube thing or whatever. This thing looks a lot better in high definition versus the standalone Quest 3 port. Just saying. It actually looks nice. But again, the fact that they got it running on standalone, totally rad. Good on them. Let's swap out to a weapon that I actually want to use. Why does it keep doing that? That's weird. Every time it loads this new area, it kind of like refreshes the screen size a little bit for like half a second. Oh gosh. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's crap. Ow. It's these guys. Oh, dang. Just straight up murdered me. Okay. Do we do rocket launcher or BFG? I feel like BFG might be overkill. Let's do rocket launcher first. Jeez, dude. There we go. Rocket launcher. What's up, Wolfman? How are you doing tonight, dude? Get some. Oh man, that was not a good Duke Nukem voice. Oh, what? I got screwed by that stupid spider? Man. I feel like I was doing okay. I feel like I was doing fine. It was that stupid spider. And these guys definitely take a good amount of damage. Nice pinball. Someday I'll get a pinball. Dang it. I accidentally shot the wall next to me and died. Splash damage. Not even once. Someday I'll get a pinball table, like a real pinball table. I would love that. Spider-Man? Nice. I love pinball. It's so fun. Get some pinball table. Jeez. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna do the BFG after that. Like we'll get some BFG damage. Get some BFG. Suck on this, alien scum. There we go. That worked. That totally worked in. That was worth it. Whew. I feel like my health is very, very low, and I can't see my health at all. Man. Oh, man, you're Nintendo, man. It sounds like it's having some issues, and that's not good. Because Manhattan Project, which is the third Turtles game, is probably my favorite on the NES. Ooh, a pinball expo. That sounds fun. But yeah, Manhattan Project is my favorite out of the NES games, NES Turtle games, because as fun as arcade is, I think they really, really upped the fun factor in Turtles 3. It's so good. Okay. Got some cells. And it seems to be it. So we'll go down. No. Oh, we need to turn the generator? Oh, good. At least it's reading more games. That's good, right? Did you clean more of it out, or boil it, or again, or something like that? Or did you finally get a new pin? So if I hit the oh, there we go. Okay, that makes it work. All right. Evacuation. I think this is the last level. So you've made it this far. Yes. Yes, I have. All right. Now we're getting everything, so let's load up on everything. Ammo belt, clips, BFG cells, regular cells, gun clips, shells. Oh, you think it's the game itself? Okay. So are you going for like full on regular actual hardware, or are you doing reproduction carts? Because if you do a reproduction cart, you probably shouldn't be having any of those issues. But if you're doing regular carts, you know, that's where you might run into some just old hardware that need to be cleaned really, really well. The contacts might be, you know, damaged or something like that. But I'm not a fan of reproductions. If you're gonna use original hardware, real games, right? Use the real games. Oh, you're doing the original? Okay, cool. Yeah. You know, there's some people that really like reproduction carts, but I'm not one of them. Man, you know, I feel like I actually played Resurrection of Evil.
Standards in both archaeological discovery and analysis. The UAC is proud to showcase the latest findings on 4 unique and fascinating artifacts.
Okay.
These tablets were originally
What is
discovered
this,
in
like a
dig site under what's
TV
become known as
documentary?
Sub 3. Subsequent examination of the surrounding area and carbon dating of the tablets brought UAC researchers to the conclusion that the tablets belonged to a civilization that existed millennia ago and were placed in a holy burial ground of some sort. Utilizing the best minds in linguistics and UAC proprietary pattern recognition software, the tablets were exhaustively examined. What we found was fantastic. The first tablet provided us with a wealth of
What we
scientific
found
data,
was
specifically detailing the
fantastic.
mathematical concepts
Oh
behind
man, look at this thing.
UAC researchers use this information as the cornerstone for building the Delta teleportation devices. The second and third tablets
What is this over here? Whoa. Okay. Honestly, I think this part is probably the coolest part of the entire game. This looks rad. And let's save. Oh, dude, do it. 100% do it. EverDrives are freaking awesome. So after I'm sure I've told you, I'm sure you know, but if you don't, when I used to have my game store, after I closed down, I had all of that hardware in my house, and then my house got water damage to the point where everything flooded, and I lost my entire gaming collection. And once I moved back and I started living in the house again after it was rebuilt, then I started building up my gaming collection, but I said no more game collecting like physical games. I'm just going to do digital. And I got EverDrives. I got all original hardware again, but instead of collecting all the games, I did EverDrive cards. So I have an EverDrive for every system that I own. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis 64, TurboGrafx 16, and man, they're fantastic. I highly suggest it. They're a little expensive, but at that point, dude, it is 100% worth it. And this is not good. I don't like anything that's happening here. That is something my parents would not approve of. Nope, this is it. Okay, so... No, the insurance did cover a lot of stuff. It was deemed a total loss. Okay, so I gotta tell a quick story here, and the audio is gonna be super loud, so I'm just gonna stay in this section with this. So really quickly, what I was just saying a little bit ago, right before I cut myself off, I was saying, you know what? I don't remember most of this game, and I think I played something different. I think I might have played the expansion pack Resurrection of Evil. And the reason why is because my friend Tom and I had this inside joke. When I was playing this game, we got to this section, and this enemy that I'm standing right in front of on the Xbox original version is a little bit lower quality, and it has a weird animation where it kind of flails at you for a little bit, and we always made the sound of bah, and so it would always kind of just like fly at you really quick and go bah, and so we would always do that sound whenever like we were joking around and stuff. It became like this big inside joke, and I've been waiting and waiting and waiting through this entire playthrough to get to this part. I didn't realize how close to the end it was, but I remembered it. And this was back in what, 2004, 2000, maybe early 2005. So this is about 20 years ago that I experienced this last. And now I'm seeing it for the first time in 20 freaking years. And good grief, this is bringing back a flood of memories. So I'm like really stoked to see this right now. So there's my little story of what I thought we were going to get to earlier. But in the original Xbox version, it's kind of like, ugh, but it's like a faster animation from what I remember. But it's like, what am I looking at? It's obviously a human body, like mainly a torso with a couple arms and legs, partly limbed and no head. And it's moving, but it's just this weird animation. And I always remember walking up and we would laugh and laugh and laugh at this part. Oh my gosh. I'm very, very excited about what just happened. So we got to this part. And I think that's the only one of that in this entire game. I don't remember if there's any more. Yeah, dude. I want to play an entire game in this area, this weird section here. I love this. Like, this is what Minecraft should look like, by the way. Like blocks like this. Ooh, we got a cutscene. All right. Oh no. Why am I right underneath him? Oh gosh, look at that thing. All right, here we go. Okay. BFG right in the crotch. Oh no! Oh, I thought we were doing pretty good there, but I fell off the edge. Oh man. All right. I'm excited. All right, so there's wow. It's always weird telling stories about inside jokes because I know they're inside jokes and most people are not going to get the humor in it at all. Like they just don't, right? That's the whole point of an inside joke. It's inside. And I'm always cautious about telling certain inside joke stories, but I had to say that I've been waiting this entire playthrough to get to that. And look at that. That's kind of cool. Look at this. The id logo. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Huh. I just took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. I didn't mean to have my shotgun. I guess we have to... I like how you step through and then you look up and what? And then, oh. We're right underneath his legs. Yeah, this thing is not good. So what is this character? That's what I want to know. I got shot by his... Really? Oh, please don't break. Please. Oh, no. Oh, come on, man. Oh, that's such a bummer. I think we killed him and then we just crashed the game. Give me 1 second here. We're going to retry it. Okay. Continue game. So I wonder if that soul cube thing is... Okay, we can skip it. Sweet. jeez. Oh, dang it. Man. So I wonder if that soul cube thing is able to just automatically kill him. Let's check. Oh, maybe not. Because I just used it. No, don't fall off. Dang it, dude. I gotta be a little bit better of my surroundings. A little bit better. We're close. We're at the end here. Whoa! Oh, dude, I just wasted a whole BFG. Stay close, right? No, dude, come on, man, Ryan. What am I doing? Don't crash. Don't crash. Oh, that was weird. Man, this guy just is relentless. Come on, baby. That's it. One more. It's gotta be, right? Don't fall. Oh wow, I'm out of BFG ammo. Okay. I'm kind of surprised that I used all my BFG ammo. Oh crap, that was bad. Lavas Ritas Faustism, how are you doing today, buddy? We are on the final boss, I believe, of this game. Holy crap. Holy crap. This guy is just getting right in my face. Dude, go away. Man. I hear that. School sucks. Dude, I'm getting real sick of these guys that are just hopping right at me. I'm really surprised I can't kill this guy yet. I thought we killed him very easily that one time, and now he's taken all of my BFG ammo. Pretty much all of my rockets. We gotta get some health. Oh man. Those guys suck. I'm wondering, do I have to be standing on this? Like, that's the only thing that I can think of that is making it, like, possible to kill. Like, I'm wondering. Jeez. Dude, that was like several minutes of me pumping ammo into him. Like, consistently, and he did not die. I feel like we did a lot better with the the BFG that first time. Oh, I can actually see the charge this way. So that helps. Okay, come on. There's our last one. All right. We're out of BFG. I'm wondering if I have to hit him in the chest. Like, is that like his weak spot? Man. I can't believe we beat it by killing him and then the game crashed or I fell down. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Just like on that other boss. I feel like I'm beating him with everything I've got and it's not doing it. So there's got to be something that I'm not doing correctly, but I'm just not sure what. Like he's continually walking in this circle towards me, right? So that's got crap. There has to be something I'm doing wrong. I wish I knew what it was. Man, dude, this is a little bit frustrating when I feel like we got him on that one try, and now we're just trying to replicate the thing again. Oh, right, the soul cube thing. Dang it, as I was about to use it. I totally forgot about that stupid thing. obviously that didn't do it, but I bet you it hurt it a lot. Ah, dang it. I overcharged it. This is kind of a little bit of a rough boss fight. I'm having some trouble with it. Even though we were fine before. Crap, did I missed it. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Not the weapons I want to use. Man, dude. Okay. We're gonna use it. Come on. Move it. Book it. Come on. Use the chainsaw? Well, that didn't work. I'll try again. That just seems very odd that I cannot. No, he instantly kills me. Your chainsaw does not work. That is an instant death, basically. Man, dude. We're here. See, this is what I hate about boss fights. Like, you're there, I already beat it, the game crashed, and now it's making me spend another hour on this boss fight, and now it's not killing him. Like, he had that death animation, blood was coming out of him and everything. Unless I mean, the only thing that I can think, frickin', boy, boss fights, the great equalizer of video games. Like, I can't run fast enough to do anything. I feel like maybe I should be using these symbols on the ground. Like, maybe I have to stand on them or something. But I honestly don't think that's it. And these freaking guys, dude. If they didn't like just gang up on me, man. Ugh. This sucks. I think either it's broken or I'm doing something wrong. And I honestly have no idea what else I could be doing right now. I can't run fast enough. That's the thing. And these freaking guys are just hopping around right at me. Man, they won't leave me alone. I literally can't do anything but run. Oh, come on. Stop switching out, man. Not having a whole lot of fun on this boss fight. I'm just gonna say that right now. Like, this actively sucks. Dang it. How long have we been on this boss fight for? Several, like at least half an hour? Get away from me, dude. I'm wondering if I like, just like the other one, the other crappy boss, if I have to hit him in the back. Get away from me. I wish I could just quick select weapons. It'd be so much easier. This sucks, dude. Freaking hate boss fights. I've exhausted all of my BFG ammo. You know, we're gonna save it and see if we can reload from this this spot next time. I don't know if that does if that allows it or not, but I want to see. I want to test. We gotta be getting close, right? Get away. Jeez, dude. If those stupid hoppy guys weren't around 24/7, this wouldn't be that bad. I could manage. But because they're just constantly in my way, I have to be doing something wrong. I cannot believe that we've gone through all this ammo. Well, we get to try out my, was that it? Let's see. Oh, cool. At least we have confirmation that we can. Yes. Okay. So we just cut off his leg. Hey, where'd you go? Get some.
Recon Zulu, this is Echo 1.
Oh yeah, those guys.
Echo 1, this is Recon Zulu. We've got massive damage all over the base. This place looks like hell. I've got life signs on the bioscanner. Eyes sharp. Echo 1, we've got a survivor, a Marine. Corporal, you hear me? You alright? Can you hear me? Echo 1, this is Recon Zulu. Prepare for medevac. Copy that. Have you located Counselor Swan? Yes, sir. He's dead. Roger, Recon 1. What about Dr. Betruger? He's nowhere to be found, sir.
Oh gosh. Whoa, what? Oh, that was creepy. All right. All right. Way to go, team that did this for VR. Whew. All right. Let's watch these credits. Well, that feels good. That feels good that I was able to at least finish that. Just trying to put this so that I can hold it down like that. Well, while this plays in the background, I should definitely use a scene for credits. I'll definitely have to make that. That'll be something I do. But man, that was super fun. That last boss fight, like I said, I just kind of have an issue with it. But other than that, hey, Scotobig, how's it going? We literally just finished, like, what, a minute and a half ago. We are still in the cutscene, or the credits for Doom 3. We just finished Doom 3 in VR. So, super stoked. But I think the game itself is totally different than what I would expect a Doom 3 with actual 3D graphics to be. Obviously, I played this when it came out, but it's totally different than what Doom 1 and Doom 2 were. So it's not that big of a deal, and I actually like that they did something different, but it does not feel like Doom to me. I'd say the majority, about 80 to 85% of this game, does not feel like Doom to me. It feels like a horror action game with maybe about 20% that actually feels like, oh, this is Doom. But again, that's the way it is, right? So I was really glad to be able to say that I finished this in VR as well. I'm bummed that we didn't get the Doom 3 on PC until, these last couple of streams. And last night's stream had a huge technical issue about an hour in, so that was kind of a bummer. But hey, I'm glad we finished it. I'm glad we did it. That does mean that we can now clear the path for Condemned, the game of the month, and, kind of move on with our lives. Now, Team Beef is talking about doing something Doom related on Halloween, and I think it is either the BFG edition stuff or it is the Resurrection of Evil expansion pack. But we can kind of play that right now on PC, which is way better of an experience anyways. It's much more powerful, has much better graphics. The scope and scale of everything feels much better than the standalone Quest 3 port. So I don't know. I don't know where we go from here. Do we play Resurrection of Evil in VR? Do we move on to another VR game? I'm not really sure. So if you guys have any suggestions, I'd be super happy to hear them, because that's what this is for, is so that you guys can say, hey, we want you to play this, or hey, we want you to play that. That's all what this channel is about, is community. It's community based. And as we go through and move forward with the what do you call it? Crap. Sorry, my mind just went blank. As we progress through with the studio build, we're going to continue to do more community stuff. Multiplayer Madness will come back hopefully pretty shortly soon. I've been working on some stuff as I build out the studio, so that's going to be really fun. And yeah, we'll see where it goes from here. But I'm very, very happy and glad that we beat Doom 3 in VR. And man, I'm excited. Oh, dude. Dude, speedrunning Subnautica with you, like, just telling me where to go and what to do, I think that would be really fun. Like I don't know what that would be called. It would be like a co-pilot stream, right? Where you sit there as my co-pilot telling me what to do and where to go and how quickly to do things. I think that would be really fun. We need to collaborate on that, man. That sounds super fun. I would be so down for that. Well, what time is it? 12:09? Yeah. I mean, I've been going for an hour. That's fine. Tonight can be a little bit of a relaxing night because I've had a very long day of talking all day long. My throat is just shredded by talking all day, and I got to do it tomorrow too for work. So it'll probably be a early stream tonight, but Ooh, Mirror's Edge. I remember trying to get Mirror's Edge working in VR years ago, like way, way long ago. And it was one of the first games back in 2014 because Mirror's Edge was still vaguely new still. I remember trying to get that working in VR, and I don't remember if I did or not. This is like early Oculus Dev Kit 2 days where they were trying to get some games working, and then VorpX was like, oh yeah, you can run it kind of, but not really. And so I was just like, it doesn't work. Mirror's Edge in VR would be awesome. Do they have an official VR mod for that, or is it a Unity thing? Not Unity. Unreal Engine thing? I can't remember what engine Mirror's Edge is in, but that would be fun. I would be so down for that. Okay, well, like I said, we can do an early stream tonight. That's fine. We finished Doom 3. We had some fun. That was fun. Yeah, my current plate. Let's check since I got a few minutes. I can kill. Let me check and see. Let me see how long it took me to beat Mirror's Edge. Or Subnautica, sorry. I can pull that up pretty quickly here because I catalog all my beaten games with times. That was in 2017 when it hit 1.0 release. 2016? No, I went back too far. And that was like in the summertime, I believe, or like April, May, I think is when it came out in 1.0. Super Hot VR. Let's see. Only Sea Glide? Ooh, that's got to be tough. Oh, you know what? I might have taken a little bit longer on that. I'm trying to find it. So just give me a second here. Sunset Overdrive, Subnautica. Here we go. 30 hours. It took me 30 hours to beat Subnautica the first time. But again, I was playing it in VR, and I was playing it, exploring. I wasn't trying to speed run. I was doing every single thing that I possibly could, and base building, right? Base building was super awesome. Yeah, dude, Super Hot VR it's a totally different game than regular Super Hot, which is awesome. And Super Hot VR, I heard that they patched it. I heard this recently, like within the last week. Someone was asking, does anyone have an unpatched version? And I went, really? Why would anyone need an unpatched version? And so I started digging. And apparently, if you remember in Super Hot VR, like you have to shoot yourself in the head to finish the game or something like that. Apparently, they took that out of the game in the VR version. And I was like, that kind of sucks. Like, that's a really creative choice. I understand why people would be upset about it. I understand why people would, even the developers go, you know what? Maybe that was the wrong call. I can understand that. However, I'm a big proponent of once you finish something, you finish it. You don't continually go back to it. No George Lucasing your games. And I think that's something in this industry, which maybe I'll do an article on soon. I really think that this industry has a huge issue of George Lucasing games right now. And I was thinking about this earlier today because of the remakes. Everything remake is being tampered with in a bad way. Oh, dude, Bullet Roulette is freaking rad. No, I know exactly. I watched a playthrough the other day of Bullet Roulette, and I went, oh, that thing looks rad. I didn't know it was in VR. But dude, yeah, Bullet Roulette, I'm kind of bummed because I saw it the other day and I watched someone play it and I was like, oh, dude, this is really cool. Add it to my Steam wish list, like super, super ready to and down to play it. And the guy tried it out on stream and he beat it his first try. It's a 15-minute game. And he beat it without dying. I was like, oh. I was like, I just watched the entire game get beat. Like, I would love to play it, but it kind of diminishes it. And obviously he wasn't trying to beat it. He wasn't trying to, finish it within the first attempt. It just kind of naturally happened. He got a lot of lucky rolls and things like that. And I was like, dude, and for $5 too, like I'm going to buy it, obviously, but I was just kind of a little bit bummed that I saw it beat already. Yeah, it totally is. It's a 5-minute plus game. You play 5 minutes of it, you've seen the entire game, but it's so cool. It's so rad. Man, yeah, that was a game that I went, oh, this is rad looking. Like, I love the look of that, man. Sorry, I'm not playing anything. I'm just having fun talking for once without a headset on or without a game going on and having my attention completely taken away. This is kind of nice. Every once in a while, just sit back and talk for a moment. I think my headset auto shut off, but anyways, whatever. But yeah, I think with the new studio, which unfortunately I didn't get to work on at all today. It's so big. I really have a lot of stuff that I want to do, and I'm trying to do a bunch of different stuff. I am a streamer that not only streams, but I also, do YouTube videos and shorts. Like I put up the short today. I did the studio tour video this weekend. And then I also do my own podcast. I write articles. I do the Discord stuff with the other extra articles on Discord. I host a website. Like all this other stuff that I do, it does take away from, hey, let's build the studio. Hey, let's do this. Hey, let's do that. But once the studio gets built, I'm going to have things put into place a little bit better so that I can automate certain things a little bit quicker and faster so that we can have some really fun stuff. Again, like I said, the multiplayer stuff I'm really excited about. Oh, cool. Thank you for watching the studio tour video. Yeah, the server rack, I used to be in IT, so it's not like unknown to me. But I actually got that server rack for free with a few servers when I moved out here because I was like, oh, I actually have space in my basement for that. And I was looking for it because, I used to have one way back in the day. And then obviously when we moved, I couldn't take it with me. So when we moved out here, I got another one and I was like, all right, finally, cool. Now I have a central location for all the PCs in our house, and everything in that house was wired in that server rack, and then cables ran throughout the house. And that was in the basement. So I had one of those computers, HDMI cable, USB cables, and all that hooked up to an upstairs projector. And it's a lot, like my wife is just like, you're insane. When we moved and I had to pull all the cables, she's like, this is insanity. There is thousands of cables everywhere. I'm like, yeah, that's if I want it this way, you have to run a ton of cables, and it sucks, but I thought it was worth it. But I really like that server rack, and it's in the new studio now. I'll hopefully have, I probably won't have enough time tomorrow to work on anything tomorrow. Tomorrow, Tuesdays are usually my super busy day. I have work, and then immediately after work, I have my improv class, and that's for 4 hours because it's an hour drive to church, an hour drive back from church, and then the improv class is 2 hours long. So right after work, I have a 4-hour block of improv and driving, and then I come back and then I stream But so I won't be able to work on the server rack or the new studio tomorrow, but I'll get working on it soon. Hopefully Tuesday or Thursday we'll be able to kind of work on some more stuff, or Wednesday afternoon, who knows? I don't know. But yeah, I'm having a blast with the new studio. Came up with the game plan, the floor plan, and started, laying out the wood for the studs to build for the walls. And I'm keeping part of some of my design from the old studio, but tweaking it a lot. And then once I get everything set up and working and we go live in the new studio for the first time, I think it's going to be pretty cool because I got some really interesting ways to change up these streams and make it much more interactive, much more fun, and like make it so that it's something that people want to tune into. Like every night going, oh man, Ryan's live at 11. All right, cool. I got to start watching. I got to watch from the beginning because I think it's going to be really fun. Not to toot my own horn. And again, I think a lot of people will always like overpromise but underdeliver, right? In IT, that was always the opposite. You always want to underpromise, overdeliver. And I want to do a bunch of cool stuff, but I got to make sure that it's working and ready for prime time before I get into it. Oh, have I played Lone Echo? Yes, when it first came out. I can't remember, did I have to buy that game or did it come on Oculus free? I can't remember. But yeah, I did play Lone Echo 1. I own Lone Echo 2, and I think I played the first 5 minutes of it, but nothing more than that. I really liked it for what it was, but it was an early VR game. And so there was not a whole lot of substance or depth to that game. It was a lot of, look at how good this looks. Look at the interactions that you can do. But that was kind of really it. Okay, yeah. I mean, I definitely did own it and play it. I really liked the whole like floating around in space as you're the like the android, right? You're the little robot helper. And when you die, your corpse like stays there in space and you basically inhabit a new one and you have to float over to your old body. I loved that. I thought that was really cool. And again, the experience of the weightlessness movement mechanics was really, really interesting. I was kind of bummed that they turned it into a multiplayer game. Like they focused on multiplayer. The Lone Echo Arena, I believe is what it was called. And that got way more popular than the original game. And then they shut down the servers, which sucked, right? Yeah, and that was that, I want to say Red Dawn did that. That was the studio that did Lone Echo. Red Dawn. They were fantastic. And then Lone Echo 2. And then I think they got shut down as well. So like once the servers got shut down for Echo Arena, and then they put out Lone Echo 2, I'm pretty sure they shut the studio down like last year or something. Which sucks because they were working on something else and then they never got to finish it and release it. What a bummer. What a bummer. My headset is still, hold on. Something's still playing here. Okay, there we go. There we go. That thing was still going for the music was just like kind of blaring. But man, that was fun. Ready at Dawn, not Red Dawn, but Ready at Dawn. Red Dawn's the 80s action movie. And then they did a remake with Christian Bale, right? Ready at Dawn. Yeah. They were a good studio. I'm fairly positive they got shut down. I'm looking at my list of VR games on PC that I want to play or that I have in Launchbox set up, ready to go. And I'm going like, oh my gosh, that's right. Bendy, in VR is supposed to be pretty cool. It's like a weird BioShocky type of. Oh, that would be really good for Halloween too. Man, I hate scary games, but that game looks interesting. I've seen screenshots and nothing else, but I own it because there was a VR version of it, or a VR mod for it, and so I was like, okay, cool. We also have Return to Castle Wolfenstein in VR, the Star Wars Jedi Outcast games in VR, Tomb Raider in VR. We could finish that. I mean, I did like get halfway through it on like a stream or two. And Tomb Raider did really well for the channel. That was one of the games that I played when the remasters came out in February. And I got a lot of people tuning in to those streams. That's where a lot of early people who watch the channel kind of started watching me, was with Tomb Raider. So maybe we should do that as well. Got to get back to Fallout 4 at some point, man. There's too many games to play. Just too many. Hi, Norm. No, she's gone. But yeah. I'm just trying to think of if there's anything else that I want to talk about really quick. If you got a question or anything like that, feel free to drop it, because I'm probably going to just call it here because it's been a long day and I can have a short stream for one night, right? I mean, technically we had a short stream last night because of the streaming issues, but everything seems to be working fine. So I'm very excited about that. Well, let's turn off the calendar. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for tonight. I had a lot of fun. What? Give me 1 second. I actually got to see what you wrote because it did not say it properly. Deism. Deism. Ooh, what is that? I can't look it up right now, unfortunately. I don't have my key. I don't. Yeah, you know what? I do. Hold on. I forgot. I do have my keyboard right here. I bring up Steam. Oh, you can't access the store while Steam VR is running. I forgot about that. That is so weird. Like, I get it, but that's really weird. Oh, Next Fest is going on. Ooh, okay. DEISM is. Deism? Oh, it's a okay. It's a town builder like Keflings. But it looks like it's got some RTS combat or something. Okay. So you gave me something to look up. Here, let me give you something to look up. Was it Townsmen VR? TOWNSMEN. Townsmen. It's a very similar looking style game. Townsmen is actually really cool. It was early access for a very long time, and they did the unforgivable sin of going radio silent when developing. They didn't put out an update for like 2.5 years when the game was in early development. And then when they would finally say, oh yeah, we're working on it. We've made so much progress, blah, blah, blah. They wouldn't update the early access. And I even commented, you could probably find some of my comments on it, but I was like, don't do that. Early access is there for, testing stuff out and making sure all this stuff works and, implementing those updates, not hoarding them for years during development. So I was like really vocal about it. Apparently, it finally did come out in like 1.0 access, I believe. It should be finished. I haven't touched it since 2021. September 21st, 2021 was the last time I launched it. But yeah, it's in 1.2.0.40, and that was in June of this year. It looks like. So it's a really, really interesting, cool game. It's got a medieval theme to it. I really liked it for what I played. Again, that's something I'll totally play at some point. But there's just, like I was saying, too many stinking games to play. Too many games, too little time. Oh, well. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for me for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow night with probably some Game of the Month, since we were supposed to do Condemned Game of the Month today or tonight. I wanted to finish Doom 3, and I'm very happy and glad that we did, because now we can move on. Now I can put that in my games that I beat list on stream, which, let me do that right now. Let's see how many games I have beaten this year on stream. This is going to be game number 55 that I have beaten on stream. How rad is that? 55 games beaten on stream just this year. I love it. Anyways, take care. God bless. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more games, and we'll play some Condemned tomorrow night, almost assuredly. Until then, I'll see you later.